because it's...
Mario, what the fuck are you doing?
He's having a seizure.
Oh,
While Mario's having a seizure, the first matchup of the tournament bracket for Noah's favorite game, Mega Man 11 versus Metal Gear Rising.
Not a hard one-ish.
I
don't... Actually, now I think about
not a hard one, just Lots of and hum and
So,
Lots of
on one hand, Mega Man 11 is a fantastic 2D platforming experience. On the other hand, Metal Gear Rising is so fucking cool.
Rule of cool, as we say in D&D.
Actually, when I think about it more, it's not that easy.
Yeah, I know, right? A lot of these aren't as easy as you would think about. The initial ones are probably some of the hardest.
Jesus Christ, Mario died again, even after the game over screen. I'm gonna give the edge to Metal Gear Rising.
So you're voting for Metal Gear?
I'm gonna vote for Metal Gear.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Mega Man 11, but Mega Man 11 is like the, it might be the, yeah, whatever. Yeah, Metal Gear Rising.
Alright, the next one is Metal Gear Solid versus Trails of Cold Steel 1.
Oh, fuck.
I swear the second bracket for both of us was like a, God damn it.
Yeah, it's not a goddammit, but it's a no fuck.
Yeah, because if Metal Gear wins, it fights Rising.
That'd be funny, but I shouldn't, my opinion shouldn't be judged by that.
I know. That's just something I thought of when I was making it. I was like, oh hey, it features Metal Gear toys, it fights itself. Not enough alcohol, so I can't drink anything.
I would give the edge to Metal Gear Solid.
Okay. Rest in peace, Trails of Cold Steel 1.
Yep.
The next bracket is Spyro the Reignited Trilogy versus Mad World.
Oh, fuck me.
It's my turn to hear Noah crow.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
fucking hell.
Yeah, Noah's suffering in terms of deciding his favorite games while also playing the pachinko machine from Mario Sunshine.
Well, I'm pretty numb to this fucking machine right now, so I don't feel any pain. I'm just blindly going through it.
You're disappointing a lot of people who want you to be screaming at this game, but fuck those people!
I know, right? What was it again? Fuck. Spyro versus Mad World?
Yes. There's one bracket here that will probably be really easy for you.
Wait, here's the thing. I know, like, most people would be like, oh, the obvious decision is, like, you should pick Spyro 3 because that's 3 games in one package. And Mad World's not that long of a game. But...
It's how much you enjoy the game.
Yeah. You see, it's not even, like... It's not even, like... trying to judge like the original Spyro games, because if it was like the original Spyro trilogy, Mad World would win hands down because I only like Spyro 2. But Reignited Trilogy changes the entire game plan here because Spyro 1 and 3 are actually good. Not just good, really good. But
kind of makes me a little sad that you get to play those versions of those games.
What?
For the channel, at least. Because I'm playing the original ones.
Right. I'm like, wait, I thought you had the game.
Yeah, well, I played the remake for the Crash trilogy.
If it makes you feel any better, we need to redo those races, so...
Yeah, that's true. And we can do the remakes of both games, which is super exciting.
Yeah.
But we should stream those.
Yeah.
Welcome to the part of the Let's Play where Noah's like,
At the end of the day, What the fuck happened there?
The pachinko machine happened.
Yeah, it happened, alright. At the end of the day, I'm leaning towards Mad World.
Interesting. Didn't expect that. So you're voting Mad World.
I'm voting Mad World.
Okay, Mad World moves on.
Mad World is like my favorite Wii game of all time.
The way I'll do it is go through the bracket, and then for the winners, and then go through the bracket for the losers. And I'll just switch back and forth. So next one is...
Well, it made sense to do the losers, because you did the losers, and then once the new losers come in, they just go right in.
Yeah.
But you can do whatever you want.
Fire Emblem Awakening versus Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze.
Okay. To set the stage, Donkey Kong
Starting off
Tropical Freeze is like one of the best 2D platformers of all time. Easily like one of my... And there's another game on that list that was like the 2016 game of the year. Fire Emblem Awakening got me into being a Fire Emblem fan. It's a fantastic game. I've beaten it over 20 times. I'm gonna let this one... I'm gonna give this one to Awakening Fire Emblem. Because, for the sole reason being, I played it way more times than I did Donkey Kong Country. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is a fucking fantastic game, and I would love to do it for the channel.
You know, I don't want to make myself suffer more, but you should do this for my favorite anime. Actually, you should... I'll send you a list of my 16 favorite anime, and we'll do this during Berseria tomorrow.
Well, no, we shouldn't do it for Berseria because we got a theme going here with Sunshine.
Okay, all right. We'll do that for the next session on Sunshine, but I'll do that. I don't know if you want to do that for anime as well, because I know you're not as big an anime.
I'll be down.
Okay. All right. So the next one initially was Kirby Planet Robobot, but because of the way you switched it, was kind of hilarious. Crash versus Crash. The Insane Trilogy versus 4.
Alright, I'm probably gonna piss a lot of people off, but this is not that hard. It's Crash 4.
I figured that was going to happen.
I've stated plenty of times that I think Crash 4 is the best Crash game of all time. So that one
I figured that was going to happen.
You see, if I had more uncertain feelings for Crash 4, this would be harder, but I've stated the facts that Crash 4 is the best Crash game. And possibly my favorite video game of all time. So that one wasn't that hard. Although it does make me depressed that I just put a Crash game in the loser's bracket. And pretty early on, for that matter.
Yeah, I know. I just think it was funny that, like, the game you had to replace just made it this matchup, even though I knew how it was going to end. The next matchup is Sonic Advance versus Fire Emblem Three Houses. Surprised that's the only Sonic game, honestly.
There was other Sonic games for the list, but Sonic Advance 1 is where it's at for me.
Okay.
Okay, so let me set the stage for this one. This is literally like fast food, no pun intended, versus a 5-star dinner. But that fast food is really fucking delicious.
That 5-star dinner is also really tasty. Like going to a fancy... I feel like I'm just talking about food. I'm not trying to compare the games. Going to a fancy restaurant is hard to like a really good restaurant is hard to like compare to other things.
You know what?
Because there's
I'm gonna give you credit for something. That's actually a very good analogy for these games. Like fast food is good and you can get it any time, but the 5-star food is better, but it's hard to get into it again. Like,
it's hard to compare to other things. It also sucks for me because I can't think of a fast food restaurant that even compares to most good restaurants. Like, I would any day rather go to a Brazilian steakhouse over pretty much any fast food. The only exception, maybe... No, hibachi's not fast food. Hibachi's like a good mix between, like, fast food and fancy restaurant. Because those usually are pretty pricey. I'm just talking about food.
Fire Emblem Three Houses. is a fucking phenomenal game. I don't care what anybody says about Byleth being in Smash Brothers. Those guys are fucking wrong.
Teacher.
Yep. And it's a game where nobody calls you senpai, so it's automatically the best anime game.
They don't call you senpai in Tails.
At the end of the day, though, I have to get into a mood for Fire Emblem Three Houses when I could pick up Sonic Advance on a dime if I wanted to. So I think
Sonic?
I'm going Sonic.
Okay. That just makes the next bracket really interesting. The next one is Trails of Cold Steel 3 versus Shovel Knight.
Okay, so I feel bad for Shovel Knight here.
Are you saying he's the child being beaten up by Mike Tyson?
No.
Okay, fine. No, he's
like
an adult being.
It's like a
he's an
teenage
adult
boy
being
getting beaten up by Mike
Oh.
Tyson.
Ultimately, be more fair of an adult getting beaten up by Mike Tyson.
You know, I'm not even gonna spend a lot of time on these two.
I almost said Meat Boy for mine, honestly.
Trails of Cold Steel 3 is better than Shovel Knight. That's a guaranteed one. That was easy.
And the final one for the winner's bracket, or for the main bracket, which I'm pretty sure Noah is guessing, is Persona 5 versus Persona 4. To be clear, it's Persona 4 Golden versus Persona 5 Royal.
Damn it! I literally just had this conversation with Nick a couple days ago.
Yeah, I thought it was funny that I'm like, huh, Persona game hasn't shown up in this randomizer yet. And like, as I'm like thinking, I'm like, oh, waiting for the last two games to show up, and I'm like, wait. And then I look at the list, and I'm like, oh, that's gonna be a conversation. Be very careful. And you weren't careful. Oh, wait, nope. Oh, you were good. Because that happened to Aaron, and the collision fucked up, and he went sliding off and died.
Yeah. I got the hardest red coins out of the way, that I personally feel.
Don't jinx yourself, motherfucker.
What the fuck?!
I fucking told you. Don't jinx yourself. I was even thinking, did he just fall off? And then it showed you falling off, and I was like, ooh, that's gotta hurt. Alright, boy. Gotta choose which teenagers getting over their personal problems you like better. Well, either...
That's a very accurate way to start.
Which group of teenagers going through high school that can summon strange spirits do you like more? The ones who are totally not evil versus the ones who... How do I even... The ones who go into TV.
Well, TV's better, so obviously no. But,
You really going...
No,
I feel like I know how you're going to lean on this one. But I'm also... I could be wrong.
Alright, here's the thing. Persona 5 Royal is a better game, but I think Persona 4 Golden has the better story. And as I said on this channel, maybe, I've said this to a bunch of people, that when it comes to an RPG, story means a lot to me. That's pretty much why I don't really care for the Paper Mario games. But, so... Although Persona 5 Royal has a lot more content added to it than Golden does. Nick, if you're out there, please don't shoot me. But I'm gonna have to go with Persona 4 Golden.
Interesting.
It's kind of like how you feel about CTR. Like, Persona 4 Golden is a much more expansive version of its original counterpart, like Nitrofield to CTR. And I got some bias there because Persona 4 is my first Persona game. But... Oh, motherfucker.
Alright.
Yeah, Persona 4 Golden.
So with that, we're going on to the losers bracket. The first match being Mega Man 11 versus Cold Steel 1.
Sorry, Mega Man 11, but Cold Steel 1.
I expected that.
Yeah.
Spyro Reignited versus Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze.
Oh, fuck you.
Hey, look, he's pulling a me.
Okay, so here's the challenge for me. 2D platforming is my thing, but as I said before, Spyro Reignited does so much things right.
It does.
I'm thinking I'm gonna have to go with Spyro on this one.
Okay. Crash the Insane Trilogy versus Fire Emblem Three Houses.
That one would have to be Crash Trilogy.
I expected that one. And next one for Shovel Knight is Shovel Knight versus Persona 5. Now it is a child being beaten up by Mike Tyson.
I'm sorry, I missed that. What was it?
Shovel Knight versus Persona 5.
Yeah, Persona 5.
Poor Shovel Knight hasn't stood a chance.
I feel bad for the last two fucking 2D platformer. Like, I love 2D platformers more than 3D platformers, but this fucking tournament is proving otherwise.
Alright, so back to the winners. It is Metal Gear versus Metal Gear Rising versus the original for the PS1, Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear versus Metal Gear.
God damn it.
This is fun.
You see, I'm not even pissed. I'm
It's
just
fun when it's not me doing it.
You see, when it was you, you were pissed.
I know, that was me too!
When it's me,
that was
it's
me
depression.
too! I was so sad to kick some of those games
like,
off.
Fuck. I'm actually getting a migraine thinking about this.
Yeah, so that's what happened to me before being in physical pain. I was practically in physical pain. I forgot which matchup it was. Was it Berseria versus Majora's Mask? Might have been.
Well, no on playback, but Metal Gear versus Metal Gear.
Metal Gear or Metal Gear. No, it's Metal Gear versus the memes, Nanomachine, son.
Fuck.
It's Snaking asking a question every other second, or Raiden throwing a leg.
Can I request,
Raiden losing an arm again.
Can I request we go back to that one?
Sure. Mad World versus Fire Emblem Awakening.
Can I request another?
No, fuck you. We're doing the same thing you did to me. We're doing the same thing you did to me. All of these are going to be really tough, because I know how you feel about all of them. Actually, the third one might not be that bad. Alright, do you want to go to another skip? Because the next one might be a lot easier.
Sure.
Crash 4 versus Sonic Advance 2. And 1. Bleh. I'm just used to saying Sonic Advance 2. Sonic Advance versus Crash 4.
I know the answer.
Crash 4.
But it's soul crushing. Thank God you said it. But yeah,
I was gonna say, it won't let me click it.
There's only a few games on this list that is on the level of Crash 4 for me. And I don't know if we're going to be seeing that match.
Do you want to go back to the one of the other two, or do you want to keep going?
Yeah, let's go back to the Metal Gear one.
Because the next one's tough too.
Yeah, let's go back to Metal Gear. You see, I feel like picking a Metal Gear game that doesn't have Snake in it is like sacrilege to the highest order. Metal Gear Rising has, in my opinion, the superior soundtrack. It's got fun gameplay. It's got some pretty sick boss fights. Metal Gear Solid 1 has a fantastic story, narrative. It's the first game... It's like the first game in the PS1...
Well, it's not the first game in the series, but...
Yeah, it's the first game in the PS1 and 64 era where I was like, I had no interest in playing, but I'd rather watch. And I ended up just falling in love with it, and that's just... It's not a common thing for a lot of people. Like, when time goes on, old games start to be less appealing to you, so... Like, I put Metal Gear Solid off for the longest time, and then I was like, fuck it, might as well get rid of my backlog. And I played it, and the first hour, it didn't hook me, but then I told myself, Noah, to get a full opinion, you need to play at least 2 to 3 hours of a game. And I fucking loved it. It's my favorite PS1 game that's not a Crash Bandicoot game. But at the end of the day, I think Metal Gear Rising is more fun, so I'm gonna go Metal Gear Rising.
I could just hear the hate from the fans.
If fucking Caddy for some reason watched this video, I would not be his favorite fucking person in the world!
Alright, so, next matchup, Mad World vs. Fire Emblem Awakening.
God damn it. You know what? I don't know what we're doing Monday, but if Nick's involved, we're doing this to him. I feel like I just want to pass out.
Dude, this is gonna be me when we do the anime bracket, I swear.
Uh-huh.
I mean, the only answer that's always gonna be consistent is Gurren Lagann. Like, that's always gonna be the one that I say, Gurren Lagann. You can expect it. You could be like, alright, it wins. And then everything else is like, Alright, boy. You gotta decide. You like punching people or slashing people? And you can do that in Mad World.
Why can't I do that? Yeah, Mad World, I can do both. So Mad World. No, I'm kidding.
Do you enjoy primarily punching people or primarily slashing people? Do you like your games in black and white and color?
Well, yeah, if I didn't like black and white, it'd be a fuck ton of red when I'm done with it. Oh, fuck. My head.
While you do that, I'm gonna make some hot chocolate.
Okay.
Noah is going to suffer. I'm going to have a nice drink.
Well, I know what I'm gonna pick. I'll wait till Sean gets back.
I have returned with hot chocolate. Are you done suffering yet? I can't hear you because my earbud isn't in, but now I can.
Well, I'm still playing the stage, aren't I?
Are you finished suffering in terms of choosing the game?
I picked one.
What'd you pick?
I picked Mad World.
Not what I expected.
It was a pretty hard decision, but...
Oh, this one's gonna be tough too. Cold Field 3 versus Persona 4. I knew this was gonna be a doozy when it happened. I was like, oh, I can feel the pain.
I want to cry.
That was me earlier.
If I miss this shine, I'm actually gonna cry.
I hope you don't.
No, camera, don't fuck up with me now. Please don't fuck up with me now. Yes! Oh my god. Hallelujah!
Yay! The Pachinko machine has been defeated.
It only took an hour. If we weren't having
you didn't pull an Aaron Hansen at least.
Hey everyone, thank you guys for watching.
While you're here, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure to ring that bell.
Also check out our other content, both on this channel and our individual ones.
And as always, I'm Sean the MK Ninja.
And I'm Noah the NNBandicoot.
And we're the Super Tryhard Bros, and thank you so much for watching.
Peace.
Bye.